Hello? Hello. Hello, 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 hello. Hello. Welcome. Welcome to stream. Hopefully I remember to do everything. It's been a couple days. Sometimes I forget to do everything when it's been a couple days. I think I remembered everything. Possibly, maybe. What is up? Welcome to the stream. Hopefully everybody's doing well. I am 40 minutes late. I was pretty much ready to go, but something came up. So, kind of not my fault this time. I'll take it. But I'm here. A little bit late, and I haven't streamed for a couple days, so got lots to apologize for, as always. But hopefully everybody's doing well. Anima, hello, welcome. Fluffkins, hello, welcome. It's good to see you guys. Hello, welcome to the stream. I do have stuff to talk about. Quite a lot of stuff, to be honest. The start of today's stream is probably just going to be a little bit of a talking stream. And there will maybe be some games at the end. So I am kind of tired. I'm pretty tired actually. But I did want to stream, and it is kind of therapeutic for me to stream. I do really enjoy streaming, so I'm kind of just here to hang out. And if anybody wants to hang out too, they can. I'm not asking anybody to, but and I don't blame anybody if they don't want to hang out. I haven't starting off with the reason I was late today, like I said, something came up. I was pretty much ready to go, but something came up. In terms of why I didn't stream over the last couple days, last stream I did, I was playing some Deadlock, because I did not end up playing Amnesia that day, because something came up. I can't remember what it was, but I didn't play Amnesia, and I just played some Deadlock instead. It might have been because I didn't stream on the 4th. Or did I stream on the 4th? I think I streamed on the 4th. Yeah, I was doing pretty good at getting back into the streams. Yeah, we finished Rogue Legacy, and then the day after that, I was going to play Amnesia, but I was very tired, and it was going to be a shorter stream. So I was planning to play Amnesia the day after that. So I played some Deadlock and some DBD, because I also did some things to try and see if I could fix my PC, because I was having issues again for some reason while I was playing Rogue Legacy. And that stream fucking sucked. I got frustrated and was just not in a good mood, and my PC was having a ton of issues, and I did a little bit of searching on stream to see, what I could figure out, and I came up with some decent ideas. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna end the stream and go and try that stuff, and then I'll be back later just to see if it worked. Obviously that was 3 days ago. I got off the stream and I just really was not in a great mood. Obviously, I was pretty fucking frustrated and just kind of bummed out. The end of that stream was pretty sad, and I fell asleep. I didn't go to bed on purpose, but I fell asleep, and I did not get back on later that day. But I did kind of lock in and on my PC issues, and talking about that, I did some stuff to see if it was RAM. I did some stuff to see if it was overheating. I did some stuff to see if it was my hard drives like failing. I did some stuff. I made sure it wasn't my drivers. I did some stuff to. I tried some stuff on stream to see if it was like my USBs, and I did some Windows stuff outside of that to try and like see. I kind of did lock in when it came to the PC issues, and I think I did like a decent job of trying to nail down what the problem might be. And I had planned to get back on, but some stuff came up, and kind of really put me in a bad mood. And I've been kind of in a pretty shitty mood since that stream, to be honest. I really haven't been very happy at all. And I've been pretty miserable. So yeah, I haven't really gotten around to streaming. And then another thing has come up in the last couple days, like yesterday and today, to add on to it. So yeah, it's been pretty fucking rough. I will talk about that as well. I did play some Deadlock with a friend, and while I was playing with them, it was nice to talk to them because I haven't talked to them in fucking months. It's like one of the few friends I have. I haven't talked to them in months, so it was nice to actually, you know, play some games for like 4 hours with them. Play some Deadlock when I was playing. It was the first time playing, so it was cool to like show them the game and stuff, and they seemed to actually be more interested in it than they usually are in MOBAs, which was cool. I kind of expected they would be because I do like FPS games a lot, so I assumed they'd be more interested. And I also think that Deadlock does a good job of kind of blending the genres and stuff and making you interested in it. They really liked the CSing mechanic and they thought it was cool. They seem to have a good time. Obviously the game's pretty hard to get into, especially if you're not a mobile player, but they seem to have a generally good time. And then we played some Blood Bowl actually, and I've just been playing that to distract myself from all the misery that I've been feeling. And it's a lot of fun actually. I do really enjoy Blood Bowl. It's a lot of fun, and it also I realized this is something I realized as as I've gotten older and older, and I've noticed a pattern in my life, which is that the things I enjoy the most are things that are like grand strategy with like the small strategy that like bleeds into the bigger strategy. Like everything that I enjoy the most is something of that vein, which is really strange. Like I mean like thinking about it, okay. Total War Warhammer is that, right? Blood Bowl is that. Tarkov is that in a sense. Like Galactic Conquest in Star Wars Battlefront is that. Like it just like lots of little things as well. Like I saw somebody doing a Total Warhammer tournament where it was like a map and it was like each person controlled a race in each part of the map and then they battled and then you took over the map. So it was like a tournament campaign kind of thing. I really enjoyed watching that. And there's so many other things, but like for some reason, War Game, Red Dragon, that's also another one of that. Jagged Alliance, that's also another one of that. Just like grand strategy stuff. Like I mean, there's not a specific term for it, but that kind of stuff like really makes my brain happy. I like that stuff a lot. That idea of like you go in, you play a match or a battle or whatever it might be, and it like kind of affects you going forward. XCOM is that as well. Just so many things that like I realize looking back that they're like holy shit, like these are things I really enjoy. Like it's just it always draws me to it. Anything that has that kind of element to it, you know what I mean, where like this game affects the future and it's like a big, it's like the big picture, you know what I mean. But then the little details, little battles in between. I don't know, I really enjoy stuff like that, and I wish there was a term for it so it was easy to find more stuff like that, because I want to find more stuff like that. I mean, obviously you can look for like XCOM games, like XCOM like games. Not that that's a genre name, but it's pretty easy to find other games like XCOM. I guess you could look for like other games like Total War. It'll be easier to find stuff like that as well. But it's not super easy to find stuff like that. But I really enjoy games like that. They're probably like some of my favorite, to be honest. As I'm realizing as I'm getting older, is like stuff like that is probably like one of my like most enjoyed like genres, so to speak. But obviously the genre is quite big, but I mean, but that's just how genres are. But anything that has that kind of element I really enjoy. Anyways, moving on from that, I've been playing Blood Bowl just to soothe my mind, and it's been pretty fun. I've enjoyed it. Moving on from that though, what else did I do? Not much. So I guess that moves on to sorry, I'm tired. That moves me into the thing that's been going on the last couple days. So there's like a bit of a family emergency type thing, and I have some relatives staying over currently. And it's kind of a bit busy all over the place, and I don't really have time to stream. It's like important. So for the next like week, I might not be able to stream very much, legitimately, which really sucks, but it is what it is. So honestly, that's why I wanted to get a stream in. So like last 2 days, I've just been like kind of moving stuff around and doing like housework, because obviously there's other people staying here, and I gotta get everybody situated, that kind of stuff. Or help get everybody situated at least. So yeah, it's been a little bit rough, and for the next like week, that's still gonna be going on probably. So, yeah. But, it's just one thing after another, man. It's so fucking annoying. Like, it's just one thing after another. I swear, it just never fucking ends. It is fucking miserable. Miserable. I mean, it's kind of how life is sometimes, but it's also shouldn't be how life is sometimes. Like sometimes, like, I mean, not everybody is like that. But I mean, like, everybody can kind of think their life is like that though. But everybody has different like size of things. You know what I mean? That kind of hit you and make you feel like it's always something. I think it does get better as you get older, obviously, but get life more figured out. But yeah, just definitely sucks a little bit. I don't know. I don't remember the last time where I felt like I had like clear air. To be honest, I mean, I guess the XCOM, Walking Dead stuff that was pretty clear air. I feel like I don't remember anything going on around then. So I mean, that was like a month ago, right? So I mean, that's not too long, 1 month, right? But feels like a long fucking time. Yeah, I don't know, but so yeah, it's been a little bit rough last 2 days, and then it's also gonna be a bit shitty for the next like week. So I might not be able to stream much, honestly, and I apologize for that, but there's not much I can do about it. Lastly, talking about not being able to stream much, I do want to say a piece, because I know that a while back, maybe around May or June, I said something about not knowing how long I was going to be able to keep streaming for. And I said that, I was just saying it. I didn't have any specifics, but I was saying it as just a general thing to kind of give you guys some info, because I said that I would keep you guys up to date, since, it's important. I do have a bit more info on that now. I think it's probably looking at like 6 months or something like that. That like after that, I'm probably not gonna be able to stream much at all. It'll be very sporadic, maybe like once or twice a week, something like that. Which I know sometimes it's like that now, but like, I just yeah. I mean, I will still try to stream. I'm going to keep trying to stream whenever I can, to try and get through that whole games list that I said I would play. That's kind of the goal at this point. Obviously, I would like to stream every day, and past that games list, I would like to play other things that I think would be fun to watch, and just other games that I am excited for, happy to play, and stuff like that. But I mean, the grand scheme of things is that I mean, I hate to say it, but bills, you know what I mean, like stuff like that, and I have 8 cats to take care of, and I have to think about them, and I can't really spend as much time on streaming as I do without it providing for my cats, and that's just the reality of it. I've been doing moderately okay. I mean, that's maybe a bit of a stretch, but doing passable, which is why I've been continue streaming. But yeah, I mean, that's gonna change a little bit, and probably not be great in the future. So I kind of need to accept it, and switch up what I'm doing. And it does make me really sad, because I really do enjoy streaming, regardless if I'm getting money from it. It doesn't, like, I mean, obviously, if I could stream more, and I could spend more time on it, which would make me happier. But I enjoy it regardless. It's not about, you know, income. It's about that I enjoy it. But obviously, you have to do something that provides income in life. Like that is just a flat, like you have to. You have to be getting money from somewhere to live. Which obviously is a shame, but it's how, it's the only way the world works. So, you can be mad at it all you like, but it's just life. So yeah, it just is what it is. But I'm just being honest. That's just who I am. I'm not trying to pity party. It's just how life is, and it sucks, but it's just life. But I'm just letting you know because I have more info on it now. Like before, I said I wasn't sure. Now I have more info. It's probably like 6 months around there, and but I am gonna keep trying to stream, regardless until I complete all the games on the list because I said I would do that. That's something I said I would do. After I complete all the games, if I have time in my life, then I like my cats are taken care of and stuff, then I will stream for fun and stuff like that. But if I don't have time, then I am just gonna have to focus on, my cats and what's important. I mean, not that streaming isn't important to me, but my cats come first, obviously. It's a lot of furry felines to take care of. But yeah, I just important info. I mean, I'm not sure. Like, I don't want to make a fucking post in the Discord about it because like it just seems like so fucking doomsday and like I'm fucking trying to throw a pity party. So I don't want to make a post about it. But obviously me just saying it on the stream, who the fuck's gonna see this? Do you know what I mean? Like maybe like 1 or 2 people who watch the stream. No offense to the people who are here right now, but you get what I'm saying. Like it's just, but I don't know. It just feels better for me to say it at least. But yeah, I don't want to make like a post about it because that feels like so fucking pity party and like I'm trying to, like I don't want that. That's just gross. I feel like so. I mean it's the reality, but it's, I don't know. I don't like the sound of that. It sounds gross. So, I'm not gonna do that. But and I'm not gonna talk about it much either. Like, obviously I'll give you guys more info when there's info, but I really don't want to seem like I'm trying to make people, feel bad or anything like that. It's nothing like that. It's just the way life goes. It's just the way life goes. There's not much you can do about it. But moving on from that. Somber stuff. What else do I have to say? Anything else? Probably won't be able to stream for a week. Talked about the life stuff. I talked about why I didn't stream over the last couple days. I talked about how I plan to play the games on stream. Or all the games on the list. Talked about the Blood Bowl. Talked about the computer stuff. I think I might have fixed it. Hopefully, fingers crossed. If it does happen again today, I have ideas on what might be the issue. Actually, I can talk about that. So I did do some stuff today. Deadlock was working smooth when I played it with my friend. No problems. If I have problems today, it is not my computer struggling to stream because Rogue Legacy was struggling. Rogue Legacy is not intensive at the slightest. And there was another game that was struggling that was like not intensive in the slightest. So it's not my computer struggling. Like I'm fairly certain, especially because it like turns off and on, and sometimes it's happening, sometimes it's not. But if it does have issues while I'm streaming, I think it might be my USBs. Because I have heard people talking about that if your USB connections are like kind of shoddy, it can cause issues while you're playing games, supposedly. I don't know. It's a weird concept, I know, but it would correlate because while I'm streaming, the only thing I'm doing is putting my computer under a massive load. I am streaming on OBS, to be fair, so maybe that could be a reason. Not just because of the load, but because I'm streaming. And I have my microphone and my webcam plugged in. I can try my microphone and webcam. Well, actually, I tried my microphone when I was talking to my friend. So possibly it's just the webcam. USB connections, yeah, maybe. So it might just be the webcam. Or it might be maybe something on OBS. Or something, maybe something else, maybe like like there's other things I can try. So there's some potential info. But I do feel like I did a pretty good job of troubleshooting it, and I did a lot of things that I felt like covered a lot of bases. Not the best way to troubleshoot is to do a whole bunch of things at once, but I'm fucking struggling through life currently. So we're just fucking going for the shotgun tactic. Just fucking hopefully it hits something. That's the plan. Is it a good idea? No, probably not, but it's what I got, so we're doing it, especially with how hard this problem has been to nail down. So we're gonna see how it goes. Is there anything else to talk about? Oh, I did want to ask, Anima, if you're still here, are you gonna play the Silent Hill 2? Have you already played it? Have you already started playing it? A lot more fun thing to talk about. We will see if my computer issues are fixed later today, because we are gonna play some games, probably in like something. So American, I know the shotgun tactic, very American. Hell yeah. How y'all doing today? I saw some Silent Hill. It looks really cool, actually. I think it's pretty cool. The atmosphere is pretty cool. I like the vibes. I like is Maria the same Maria that's in DBD? Because man, I do not think she looks that good in the new remake. I don't know if that's just me, but I do not like her face shape. Like, I do not think she looks good. Like, in DBD, I think she looks really good. In Silent Hill 2, I don't. She looks that good. I want to at some point. I don't know if I want to spend new AAA bucks on it, though. No, that's fair. That's fair. I assume you've played the actual original, so. I don't know. I don't think the new Maria looks good. I don't know what the original looked like, but I don't think the new Maria looks good. Oh, maybe DVD took some liberties. Maybe DVD took some liberties. I don't know. I don't like the way she looks in the new remake. I haven't seen her new model. Is it okay if I post a picture? Or are you not okay with that? I can post it. I have a pretty decent picture. Yeah, it's fine. Okay. I'll post it in the stream chat. I don't know. I don't like her face. I don't like her face. I think it's like her like jaw and her cheeks. I don't know. She like looks like a therapist and not like a comforting one. I don't know. I don't like the way she looks. I don't like the way she looks at all. I don't know if it's just me, but sometimes she looks better. I think it's when she's smiling more. It looks rough. I don't know. I'm not a big fan. But it might just be me. I haven't seen anybody else talk about it, so I don't know what she looked like in the original though. I mean, I guess she doesn't look that great. I think the DVD one, they took some fucking liberties. She looks better in DVD, I feel like. What the fuck? She looks kind of creepy in the originals, to be honest. Maybe she's supposed to be kind of creepy. Okay, maybe she's supposed to be kind of creepy and like discomforting. Huh. See the similarities to the original, but at the same time, her face is softer somehow. She's very pretty in DVD. No, yeah, DVD made her like very pretty. No, yeah, I looked at the original. It definitely looks like she's a little bit more like creepy. Like DBD, it looks like they took some liberties. Face is softer somehow. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think she looks that good. Like, I don't know. I don't know. And I do feel like you're like in the game, she's like kind of flirting with you, but like I was just like not feeling it. I was like, listen, I don't like the way your face looks. Stop flirting with me. Cease and desist right now. I don't know. I didn't see anybody else mention it though, so I was like, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Um, she's like, she's not ugly, but I just am personally just not a fan. Not my personal preference. But it is what it is. That's just a random thing. But the game itself looks really cool, actually. I thought Maria was your wife though, which really confused me when I'm pretty sure you like I found out that she isn't. I thought she was your wife, and that's who you were searching for? I don't know. I don't really know the plot of the game. It was hard to follow because honestly the plot was not explained most of the time when I was watching. People were just like killing things and doing puzzles. That was it. But it looked cool, like very Resident Evil-y, and stuff like that. So I don't know. No spoilers because I might play it eventually, but it was interesting. I did see. Actually, maybe that's spoilers. I won't say anything. You kill monsters and solve puzzles. Oh my god, spoilers. Also, I'm pretty sure it's pretty apparent that she's not your wife, but for some reason I thought she was. So, I don't know, but it looked cool though. It looks like they did a good job. People are liking it. I saw lots of people playing it. People seem to be enjoying it. All that good stuff. I feel like there was another game I wanted to talk about, but maybe not. Maybe not. The atmosphere is pretty good. It seems like, I mean, it's overwhelmingly positive, 95%. They did do that fucking, like, pre-order bullshit, though. Which is, I don't know why so many games do that. Imagining. 70 bucks. Yeah, it's new AAA prices, man. New AAA prices, 70 bucks. Pretty crazy. How am I supposed to play? You literally spoiled the entire plot. Okay, I'm so sorry. 70 bucks, that new AAA price tag. Oh, I did see Until Dawn. Dude, I think they made the graphics worse for Until Dawn. I don't know if it's anybody else agrees, but man, I think they made the graphics worse. I saw some side-by-side comparisons, and legitimately, I thought the old one looked better. But I thought about it, right? And I thought about it, that if they actually moved it, like, it's such an old game at this point. Spoiling it would take a long ass time. Okay, gotcha. I've heard that Silent Hill goes crazy with the bullshit. But it's made by Hideo Kojima, right? Am I saying his name right? Hideo Kojima? I think I am. Silent Hill was it's not. Wow, okay. But it is Konami though. So wait, is it? Well, the new Silent Hill is Bloober Team. Oh, but that's the developer. The publisher's still Konami. Well, I thought it was that Hideo Kojima created Silent Hill, and then there was some kind of like dispute with him and Konami. They didn't like, and so he left the company and he made his own company. But I thought he was the one who created Silent Hill. He was the one who created Metal Gear Solid and all that stuff. What was that one game? What was that one game that he made? There was was it PT? Was it PT? Is that what it was? There was a demo, and it was like such a fucking crazy demo, and everybody revered it and are still revering it, like kind of to this day, as like one of the best horror games, even though it was just like a fucking demo. It was like a short demo. Was it PT? I think it was PT. Was it like just Project PT? Yeah, PT. Initialism for Playable Teaser is a psychological horror game developed by Kojima Productions. Published by Konami. It was literally just called PT. That's so weird. First 4 games were made by a group within Konami called Team Silent, but Kojima's only link to Silent Hill was PT, and the Silent Hill game he was going to make until him and Konami split. Gotcha. Okay, so PT was going to be the next Silent Hill game? Or like it had a link to the next Silent Hill game? Is that right? I don't know. I'm they call it Team Silent. Yeah, that's kind of essentially a teaser for a Silent Hill game. Gotcha. Okay, gotcha. Supposedly it was really good. People were really into it. So okay, so he's not connected to Silent Hill himself. Gotcha. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. So is the only thing that's really his that Konami owns like Metal Gear Solid essentially? Is there anything else of note? Yeah. Okay. Interesting. Was there something else other than Until Dawn? Oh, Red Dead Redemption finally coming to PC. I saw that. That's kind of fucking hype. Finally, fucking like, God, how many years later is it now? Finally coming to PC. At this point, everybody who wants to play it has fucking played it, except for me, the weirdo that I am. 2010, 14 years later, it finally comes to PC. Thanks, Rockstar. Pretty cool though. Pretty cool if you've not played it before, and you are someone who actually still wants to play it, like me. I assume it's gonna be AAA price tag though, because it's Rockstar and they want all the big bucks. Published by Rockstar Games. Wait a second. Are they not published with 2K anymore? I thought did they never publish with 2K? Am I dumb? It'll be a terrible fucking port. No, yeah, Rockstar. It's so weird. People, yeah, maybe they never use 2K. Maybe I'm thinking of something else. My bad. Rockstar is weird. Rockstar, like, people like Rockstar does make really good stuff, but they also make really shitty stuff. Like, I don't know, people like regard Rockstar as like really good, but like you have to look at their whole record, which is not good. Like, they are not very consumer friendly. Like, they do make some good stuff, but like GTA Online is really anti-consumer sometimes. Like, some of the shit they do, the stuff they do with like GTA Plus, like it can be really rough. And the stuff they did with the Grand Theft Auto Complete Collection or whatever it was called was fucking awful. Like there's a lot of bad shit that Rockstar does. They're not very good. But then they make stuff like Red Dead Redemption and GTA 5 that are like masterpiece games. So it's like their track record's like really weird. Really weird. I think, to be fair, they probably just fucking shove that work off to somebody else. They don't actually do it themselves. You know what I mean? They keep the A team for just working on the good stuff. I mean, I don't really have doubt that Grand Theft Auto 6 will be good. I think Grand Theft Auto 6 will be good. It might not be amazing, but I think it'll be good. Like, I think it is like guaranteed to be good. And I think that it's going to be worse over time, actually, legitimately. I think it's going to get worse over time because 100% with the success of GTA Online, GTA 5 Online, they are going to capitalize the fuck out of GTA 6 as soon as possible. Like, I'm not even going to be surprised if that shit launches with online mode. Like, legitimately, I like, they want to fucking make sure that shit makes the big bucks. Like, the amount of success that they have with GTA 5 Online, like, that shit's gonna be monetized fucking Mars and back. Like, it's gonna be crazy. And they're gonna want to get in on that like early. They're gonna want to like the money making scheme is gonna be there from day one. So like with GTA Online, it took a while for them to kind of crank up the money machine and find the way that it really works and optimize it. Whereas now, like legitimately, some of the DLCs in GTA 6 have been like it is very clear because I watched some GTA stuff, like people who talk about the updates and the files and the cars and stuff like that in detail. Like some of that stuff is like legitimately proven that it's testing for GTA 6. Like some of the updates and stuff, some of the stuff that they're including. Like it is like there is evidence that it is legitimately testing for GTA 6. That is just like DLCs that they're releasing. Like they are 100% trying to get the formula down, get everything down 100%. That way, going into the online for GTA 6, they can have the money machine just fucking like cranking the machine right from the get go, just printing money, which I think they'll achieve. I think they're going to achieve it whether we like it or not. I think it's gonna be pretty nuts. So I think the game itself is gonna be good regardless. The only thing that might not hit is the story. I think that the formula of GTA is not gonna be hard for them to mess up. Like I think the world and the interactables, especially I feel like Florida has like a very rich area for them to kind of draw from, at least from what I've heard. So I think it'll be kind of interesting. And but I think the story could be where it misses because I feel like a writing a lot of the time is where some like games sequels kind of fall short. Because the writing needs to like be just as good as the previous one, or it's very noticeable. You know what I mean? And it might not be the same writers. You know what I mean? They like might be trying to do something different. You know what I mean? Like, so I don't know. I guess be a crazy Florida person. Yeah. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see if the writing's good. I'm not sure. Because like what we've seen so far is not very, like descriptive. It's pretty generic. So we'll see how it goes. But was there anything else I wanted to talk about? Oh, there was the Until Dawn. I said they I feel like the graphics are just worse. Like legitimately, I saw the two picture comparison. I honestly felt like I liked the old graphics better. Which is wild, I know. Some of these are gonna just be like bad pictures. No, I mean like this is a good photo. Some of these are good photos, to be fair. Like some of them it's very obvious. Like this is such a fucking bullshit. Like I fucking hate the internet, dude. I'm gonna post this in stream chat. Look at how fucking fake this is. Like that's so fake. Like it's so obvious that they've put filters on that. Like fucking hell, I hate the internet. Like this one looks like a real image. This one looks like a real comparison. And to be fair, the remaster does look better here. There's more detail. You know, there's more like shown in the image. I mean, Mike looks like he's seen a fucking fucking tornado. This as well also looks like a real image. Looks like they've got their fucking brightness cranked up, but it does look like a real image. And I mean the right one does look better. The remake does look better. Like you know, there's more detail. It's more horrific. The eyes as well. You can see the eyes so much clearer, and they're pretty creepy. Like the hair is like a bit more noticeable. The mask actually looks like less like fake, and it looks like kind of bone like, so you can't really tell it's like 100% a mask. So yeah, the remake's definitely better in both those pictures. I don't know, the pictures I saw, it definitely didn't look like the remake was better. It looked like it was different, but I wouldn't say like better. But I don't know. It's so hard to find good pictures though, probably. Accurate pictures. I've only seen people complaining that they messed with the hair too much. I don't know. don't know, maybe. You know what sucks though? Is that I've seen people play through Until Dawn like legitimately 5 or 6 times. Like legitimately I've watched people play through it like 5 or 6 times. I don't know why, but I've watched like 5 or 6 playthroughs and it's really bad. So I know pretty much everything that happens in that game. Like down to the scene. It's really bad. So I can never play this game. I can never play this game. It literally is just not going to be a like fresh experience. Every single scene is like I know exactly what happens. Apparently there's like a little bit of different stuff in the remake, so I'm not watching anybody play the remake, and I'm hoping that I don't know. I've watched like 3 and 2 of them were speedruns, that's fair. There was a way to remove it from your mind to be able to play it in a stream for the first time. I know. It would be so golden. I know. It's a great game. Legitimately, Until Dawn is the only reason that... Well, not the only reason. No, I take that back. Let's give them more credit. They've done something that nobody else has really been able to do. Even if the rest of their games, like the supermassive games, have not hit the mark, they've still made games that do something that nobody else has done. They've still fit a niche. Even though I still think that most of them are quite disappointing, to be honest. It's kind of like Telltale, but Telltale actually has a lot more like solid entries. I mean, Supermassive is. Can I look at their games? I want to look at all their games. Why does it not show it on the Wikipedia page? Oh, here we go. List of games by Supermassive Games. So there is going to be the they are making Little Nightmares 3, which honestly I don't know why it didn't look good. They made the casting of Frank Stone, which was kind of whack. They made The Devil in Me, which in my opinion was pretty lackluster. They made The Quarry, which I felt like had some like there was some cool elements to it. I think The Quarry is one of their stronger entries, but I definitely think there's some questionable narrative decisions in The Quarry. House of Ashes, which was almost really good, but there was something in it that is really not like makes it kind of a weak entry. Little Hope, which man, some of the writing in Little Hope really did not hit the mark. But I do feel like the overarching story of Little Hope is actually like kind of okay. Man of Medan was like almost good, but they fucked that one as well. I feel like it's like the narrative, like just not good. And then Until Dawn, and that's all they've made. So not even that many games if you really think about it. And I only think like when you're talking about really good games, I feel like Until Dawn is like the only one that's like really hit the mark. You know what I mean? Like the rest just feel kind of disappointing. We do have the next one coming, the Dark Pictures Anthology. It's the last Dark Pictures Anthology, but they might do more games. But honestly, I mean, they sell well. They do still sell well, right? Like they must. Even if they don't do well, they must still sell well because like they've got such a name behind them now, I feel like. And there's a lot of people who will still at least enjoy playing through them once. And it's not like they're fails. They just don't quite hit the same mark. I mean, they've been working on this one for 3 years. Their other ones, they were kind of pumping them out, to be fair. So maybe that's why they haven't been as good. I mean, because Man of Medan came out in August 2019. Little Hope came out in October 2020. Then House of Ashes came out in October 2021. The Quarry came out in June 2022. I mean, that's like less than a year, man. Like less than a year. Devil in Me came out in November 2022. So I mean, that's insane. Like that's literally like 4 or 5 months. And then Casting of Frank Stone was 2 years later, September 2024. But I think we can kind of guess what went wrong with Casting of Frank Stone. Let's be honest here. And then finally, we're gonna have Directive 8020, which is the sci-fi one, the last one they're making. There was a trailer for it, but it was very little. Oh wait, is that the trailer we watched actually the other day? Is that what we watched? I say the other day. It was like a month ago. With like the weird mushroom like creature things. Was that the trailer we watched? Oh yeah, I think it was. I think it was. Okay, okay. Very short trailer. Very short trailer. There wasn't very much to it, but it did kind of show you a little bit of the. Yeah. Okay. We did watch this. We did watch this on stream actually. Um. Yeah, there's not much to gain from that trailer. Not much to gain from that trailer. But hopefully that one's good. Hopefully that one's actually good. They've had a lot of time for it, so hopefully it's actually good. I really like their games. That's the thing. Like their games I think are really cool and they fit such a niche. I think that thanks. I feel like a scratch on it. It's probably from a cat. I think that their games are like really cool and they fit such a niche, but to be fair, with the exception of Devil and Me and maybe Frank Stone, I haven't seen anything about it. The overwhelming majority of the effort to put into the game is art and writing. There's very little game development to do. So you're saying that because I was confused what you meant at first, but I'm pretty sure you're saying that as in why they were pumping them out so quickly. This is fair. That is a good point. They're like it's reusing the same gameplay elements, but with Devil and Me, we did talk about this on stream that they added some weird gameplay elements to try and like fill the holes, but like gameplay isn't what the other games were lacking. Like it was never, oh, I want more gameplay. Oh, the gameplay isn't good. It's like your writing is like just not quite there. You know what I mean? Like it's almost like I wouldn't look at it and say this is badly written. I would look at it and say like, man, this really didn't quite hit the mark. You know what I mean? That's usually what I feel like ends up happening. Like a lot of their games are like almost there, but they just don't cross the finish line for some reason. Like they just don't like they like trip and fall at points, and it's really disappointing. Like there's some of them that I really got into at points. You know what I mean? Like there's points where you really get into it, and then it just kind of falls flat at points, like important parts. But Until Dawn doesn't do that. Like that's why it's so good. Is that throughout the entire thing, it is like it is always like it's very impactful. Like it feels very atmospheric. Like there's always like a good narrative going on, and like it doesn't fall short, it doesn't trip up. That's like it's such a it's such a well made story. And I think that's why that's definitely why they got their start. Like and that was their first game in that on that style too. Like they really made something like legitimately. Like so many times I've watched Until Dawn, and every time I'm like, man, this is so well written. Like legitimately, like the characters are sometimes annoying, yes, but like it's kind of on purpose. Like it's that kind of like tropey, like slasher horror kind of like teenagers. So like they are kind of annoying, but it's definitely on purpose, and you can tell. And it really I feel like it really does help build the narrative. Like it is actually really well made. It's a shame that I've watched people play it so many times. I would have loved to have played through it myself, but sadly, that's how it be when you watch other people play games. But yeah, just the rest of their games really haven't hit the mark. Like there's points where I feel invested. Like I can remember points in Man of Medan. I can remember points in Little Hope. I can remember points in Devil and Me. I can remember points in House of Ashes. I can remember points in all of them where I was invested, and I was like, the narrative was really hitting home. Maybe not in the Quarry, actually. Can I remember any points in the Quarry where I was actually like really invested? No, yeah, there was points. I feel like they're mostly near the start though, to be honest. Like for me, I feel like the Quarry was only really interesting at the start, personally, but that's just my opinion. I haven't seen anything of the casting of Frank Stone. I've stopped watching people play through these games. I stopped with The Devil in Me. I've not watched anybody play through casting of Frank Stone, and I'm not going to watch anybody play the remake of Until Dawn, and I'm not going to watch anybody play Directive 8020, because I would like to, at some point in my life, eventually play them myself. Will I be able to accomplish that in this lifetime? Maybe not, but maybe one day I'd like to play them. So I'm going to not watch any more. And I'm not gonna watch any more Telltale games either. Little Hope's biggest problem for me was that it was mildly confusing about what was actually happening for too long. The Quarry dropped the ball in the later half, and with one character in particular. Man of Medan was just a debate. Devil in Me was kind of similar and was just a not interesting story or setup. No, yeah, this is fair. This is fair. Little Hope, I feel like if they had revealed it earlier, I know exactly what you're talking about, and I agree. But I also feel like if they had revealed some of it earlier, the worst thing in Little Hope for me was the dialogue. That was the worst thing for me. Like, some of the dialogue was fucking cringe. Like, it was painful to watch the characters interact with each other. Like, that was the biggest thing with Little Hope for me. Like, it was painful to watch them interact with each other. And I feel like they could have done a little bit more with the story. It was very like tunnel vision on one aspect, which I feel like they could have done a little bit better with that. But I feel like if they had revealed like the plot points earlier, it would have kind of just been too easy. So I kind of get why it was confusing, but I feel like it had other problems. I agree with the Quarry thing. I do think that like the Quarry had really cool elements though, I feel like. In terms of the way the narrative developed and the choices you can make and stuff. I feel like that was the interesting part of the Quarry, but the actual writing fell short, and that might be because of a give and take. You know what I mean? It's like a balancing act, because obviously when you make games with branching narratives, sometimes the branching narrative will suffer if you create too many branches. You know what I mean? But I do feel like they really improved the choices and narrative in the Quarry. Like I like from watching it, I felt like there was more going on. I mean, maybe it was illusionary, but I did feel like you could have quite an impact on the ending that you had as well, which I thought was interesting. But I don't know for sure, obviously. Man of Medan, yeah, Man of Medan was almost great, but yeah. Devil in Me was kind of similar and was just not an interesting story or setup. Devil in Me was weird. Devil in Me was weird. I don't know. I thought it was kind of an interesting setup. I really like the idea of Devil in Me, like the whole premise to begin with. But I feel like they just did not continue with the premise enough. Like, I feel like it was kind of short, and like the premise didn't get explored enough. Like, it needed to be explored more. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like there was a lot of cool elements, and they kind of just wrapped it up. You know what I mean? And it was like, well, wait a second. I'd like to see more of the premise that you kind of promised me and that I'm here for. You know what I mean? Like you can't sell me on something and then just only give me a little bit of it and then just fucking wrap it up. Like, I don't think I watched the whole game, but at some point I was just sitting there thinking, what am I watching this for? Are you talking about Devil in Me? Is that the one you're talking about? I think you might. Yeah. No, you weren't missing much. Legitimately, like, you were not missing much. If you got to the point where you were thinking that, I promise you, you were not missing much by stop watching. Because, legitimately, it does not get any better. Like, there was, maybe one interesting plot point later on. Like, one interesting plot point that was kind of unveiled later in the game. But then the ending just fell off a cliff. Exactly. House of Ashes, dude, it had me, all the way through. And then the ending, pew, it was what the fuck? It was what the fuck? Yeah. House of Ashes, was honestly one of my favorite. I remember watching it and I was like, man, this is really cool. I'm really enjoying this. I thought the characters were really cool. I thought the dialogue, between them was amazing. I thought House of Ashes was probably one of my favorites, except for the fucking ending. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. They fucking gave it to the janitor to wrap the story up, I guess. I don't know, man. It was fucking weird. It was such a cool, it was so good too up until that point. I don't know what happened with House of Ashes. Yeah, I don't know. That's what I'm talking about though. Every one of their games just trips up at some points. It legitimately does. They're never they haven't made a single other game that I think anybody has renowned as really good. The Quarry people were saying was good, and I can kind of get that, but I just think it was too simple. man. I think it was simple. I think it might have appealed to people because of that. But I want a little bit more substance to my stories. You know what I mean? I want a little bit more substance to my narratives. I think the Quarry just fell short of like an actual substantial story. You know what I mean? Like I just don't feel like it. Like sure, maybe it was like a fun experience, but I don't think it was like a like thought-provoking experience at all. Like I don't know, like it's not something that I've ever wanted to rewatch or like think about. You know what I mean? Like Until Dawn, I've wanted to think about. You know what I mean? I've wanted to think about the story. I've wanted to rewatch it because I'm interested in like, man, you know what I mean? Like I'm thinking about the narrative. Like Until Dawn was actually really well made. The rest of them have just tripped up. Like, and so I'm hoping that I'm hoping that they, you know, can make an actually good game. I'm not as big a fan of sci-fi. Like sci-fi horror doesn't really excite me. But I'm a little bit I'm like hopeful at least. If it's a good game, I won't care what the setting is, but it's not as exciting to me. Speaking of sci-fi horror, good little segue. Look at that, fucking professional over here. It was not planned or on purpose at all, but Alien Isolation, they tweeted, they probably posted on other social media as well. They are making a fucking sequel. I'm not sure if you've seen this, Anima. It's probably something that you're excited for, I assume. They're making a fucking sequel, which is insane. Yeah, a sequel to Alien Isolation is in early development for the 10th anniversary. They're announcing it. I mean, if it's the same fucking team, it's probably going to be amazing. If it's the same team, I mean, it seems like it's the same team, but obviously, you know, it's kind of misleading. Like game development companies are misleading because a lot of the time they fire people, people leave, all that kind of stuff, and so it might seem like it's the same people, but it's really not. But I don't know. We'll see if it is. Their message felt like it was the same people, but they might just be, you know, saying that for face value. But the first game was really well made, especially after having watched the movie now. Like it's even more well made. Like my opinion of it is higher. Definitely hold it in a higher regard after having watched the movie for sure. Like it definitely really cool. The Quarry hit a lot of nostalgia beats for people my age or older. They literally use a music sting for a character that everyone with a big horror movie background recognizes immediately. Plus a few of the actors they put together. I'm probably more forgiving to it than I should be because of that. That's fair. No, I did see some people talking about some aspects like that, actually, to be fair. You're not wrong. I didn't recognize any of the actors. I did not recognize any music stings. Yeah, I remember that like people got really excited when I think they know like they saw who you're talking about, but I wasn't excited. I just thought he was a fucking creep, to be honest. Um, but yeah, that's interesting. So yeah, I mean, they, like yeah, that probably is why people liked it a bit more. Um, no, yeah, no, I remember I shared that scene with Fluffkins after, and I was like, it's not just me, right? This guy is like incredibly creepy, right? Like they made him like really weird and creepy, like more so than he should be. And she was like, "Yeah, he is really weird and creepy. Like, what's the fuck's going on?" But I guess if you know who he is, maybe that scene comes off better. But like, I just thought he was fucking weird. Like, I just thought it was weird writing. Like, they just made him really weird. So there's probably some elements of that. But I don't know. I don't think that without those elements that the game holds up. To be honest, narrative wise, I think it's just too simple. Too simple. Needed more going on personally. Um, One weird thing is that Until Dawn has been out for 5 days now, and it's only got 700 reviews. Seems really low, considering that Silent Hill. I mean, it's a remaster of a game. Silent Hill has 7,000. It's been out for 1 day. I mean, obviously Silent Hill, but that's also a remaster, actually. Well, that's an older remaster, I guess. Oof, that's rough. It's not made by the same people though. How much does Devil and Me have? 2,500. Man, maybe these games don't do as well as I think they do. Shit. How much does the Quarry have? Quarry did better though. Quarry did better. 9,000. Corey definitely did better. I watched someone play through the start of that game recently, actually, and I was really surprised at how little the start grips you or pulls you in. Was it just a slow start, or was I just bored? What game were we talking about? I'm sorry. Were we talking about the Corey? The Corey. God, I can't remember which scene plays first, or like which chapter plays first. I don't know. I don't know. There's a chance that yes, there's a chance that it is just a very slow start. I can't remember if which scene. Driving the car with Laura and a guy. No, I don't think that's that slow of a start. Although that scene is quite short. That scene is quite short, from what I remember. Max, yeah. I don't know. I feel like that's enough to like give you a little bit of a grip, but then it goes straight into like a really boring segment. To be fair, but it's like setting up the characters, right? I don't know. I think you might have just been bored. Because like I kind of see where you're saying it's a slow start, but I also feel like it's enough to kind of be somewhat interested continuing. So his name literally doesn't matter. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Yeah. I like that statement. His name literally Laura and a guy is enough. That's enough. That's enough. No other explanation is needed. That's sad. That's pretty sad. I don't know. I feel like there's enough there, but I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying, but I also feel like there's enough there. It is a slower start, but I don't feel like it's too slow, if that makes sense. But I don't remember how long that scene lasts, to be fair. Oh shit, it lasts a long fucking time, actually, doesn't it? It does last a long fucking time to start. Cause you like go, yeah. Oh yeah, and then you, oh yeah. Okay, no, yeah. The opening is quite long. No, yeah, because they do the American stuff. They do the American stuff in the opening scene as well. Fuck yeah, it's drawn out. Actually, yeah, you're right. No, you're right. You're right. I forgot that all took place as well. Yeah, it takes a long time for some shit to start happening. Yeah, no, and it's the cringy slasher horror stuff. It's the cringy slasher horror stuff. Like Until Dawn gets the action rolling. You know what I mean? Whereas I feel like the Quarry had like too much like feel good moments. You know what I mean? It was like trying to like feel good moments, trying to like, you know, make you like, I don't know. Like Until Dawn made you like annoyed by the characters, and then boom, straight into the action. You know what I mean? It was like, here are the characters, here's what they're like, you fucking hate all of them, boom, straight into the action. And like pretty much everybody starts off that game thinking, I want all of these people to die. Every single one of them. Except like bar 2. So yeah. Actually three. Bar 3. 3 characters. Everybody else murder. But then shit changes and people reevaluate, right? I think Until Dawn's really well made, actually. Really well made game. It's just a prank, Han. Yeah, it's so annoying. It's so annoying. But it's the slasher horror stuff. They do get into the action at a good pace, to be fair, compared to the Quarry. This is true. Yeah, I've heard that fucking voice line so many times, dude. I swear. Fuck you. It's a great game, though. I really do like Until Dawn. I've never played it, and it's. I always have like I have fond feelings towards it, even though I've never played it. Even just reading that voice line, I could visualize what that fucking scene looks like in my head. That's like fucking YouTuber style. Playing the start of Medan, the start was also slower paced, but it felt like actual stuff to set up the plot. No, that's true. That is true. No, yeah. No, the Corey is a lot slower. No, you're right. It is a bit too slow. You're not wrong. I even remember people saying that, and actually, now that I think about it, I remember people stating that it was too long. That's my bad. I forgot how many scenes actually there was where you actually something happens, but it does take a while. It does take a while. Also, I think Man of Medan, while it was slower paced, people were being more normal. It wasn't the cringy like slasher horror stuff. You know what I mean? And that stuff, like, while I get the reasoning behind the cringy slasher horror stuff, it is like to it's to like it serves a purpose. You know what I mean? But it's more grating. So it's like you can't have too much of it. But they had a lot of it. They had a lot of it. So yeah, in the core, I mean. Um. Is there anything else to talk about? What else do I want to talk about? Not much. That's about it. I'm excited for the Alien Isolation. I probably won't be able to play it because it'll require a new PC, but it is pretty exciting. I mean, hopefully it's just as good as the first one. The first one was really good. I mean, I guess they're gonna take it more into the world of no adventure talk still. I mean, I guess I can. I can kind of talk about it. No, this is true. I did play Call of Cthulhu. It was fun. It was fun. I DM'd. I DM'd for Fluffkins. It was just like a one-person adventure. Did one of the starter scenarios, and it was a lot of fun. Actually, it was a lot of fun. And it definitely was what I expected it to be, and so I had a really good time. I would like to play more, but it's hard. It's hard to. But also with that is another thing that This was a while ago that I played at this point. This was probably like 2 weeks ago, something like 2 weeks, 3 weeks maybe. Fuck. It was a while ago. I didn't talk about it on a stream because I just didn't get around to it. And no, maybe it was just 2 weeks actually. 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Might have just been 2 weeks. I can't remember. Was it 2 weeks? Yeah, it's been 2 weeks. About 2 weeks. It was a really good time though. I really enjoyed it. I'd like to play more, and it was fun. It was fun. It was less difficult in the moment than I expected to like tell a story and stuff. And I honestly felt like I did a pretty good job remembering all the stuff and everything. I mean, there's not much else to say. I mean, it went pretty well. I feel like I only made like a couple mistakes. There's a couple things that I could have done better, DM wise, but I actually feel like I did a pretty good job. It was really fun to like kind of tell the story, from like a third person perspective and like have other people experiencing it, but I'm not actually experiencing it, I'm just telling it. It was really fun. I think that I would like to play at some point too, but I think I enjoy DMing more, to be honest. Like, I enjoy the idea of telling the story and kind of helping to tell the story and kind of guiding the story rather than like driving the story, if that makes sense. I don't know. I just like the idea of the kind of the puppet master kind of, but not exactly, because you're kind of just telling a story rather than controlling it. But it was a lot of fun. I did have an opportunity to go to a game store and play I don't know how you pronounce it, but it's a German word followed by Cthulhu, and it's like a World War II setting of Call of Cthulhu. I did have an opportunity to go and do that. It was like a one-shot scenario, but it was using a system that I wasn't as familiar with, and I hadn't even played the first one, and I had already planned to play with Fluffkins, so I just skipped out on it. But I'll definitely go if I get another opportunity, because it does sound very awkward to hang out with a whole bunch of randoms, but it might be kind of fun. It might be kind of fun, and it would be a fun experience, I think so. Yeah. Achtung. Yeah, I think it's Achtung, but I didn't know how to pronounce it, so I didn't want to say it. But seeing it written out, I want to say Achtung. Achtung Cthulhu. It might be Achtung. I feel like I'm pretty decent with we need Gabby. Gabby? Ring the little bell. Danger. Shit, you actually knew that one. What the fuck? How'd you know? Somebody else told me that it was Danger. Gabby! I know it from Signalist. Ah, no, you're right. You're right. Little voice on the radio says Octone. God, that voice on the radio is actually really disconcerting. Really comforting. I remember. Signalless, I don't know. Supposedly, I did not experience Signalless enough. That's like one of those games where I really didn't get the good experience, I feel like. Like, I was actually excited for Signalless. I thought it was going to be great. I played through it. I felt like it was kind of... Like, I don't know. It just didn't stick with me. I don't know why. But, like, I've seen other people renown it as, like, a great game. And, like, really well done storytelling. And, like, a diamond in the rough kind of thing. But, like, when I played it, it just didn't really hit like that. Like, it was good, but it wasn't great. I don't know. I feel like that's one of the games that I, like, missed out on something on. Like, I just didn't get the full experience. I mean, maybe it's just not for me. Like, I didn't think anything of it was bad other than the inventory system, from what I remember. Like, the inventory system was just whack. Like, it was just way too small. It was just frustratingly small. But, I didn't think anything else about it was bad from what I remember. But, I remember the inventory being super fucking annoying. But, I don't know. It just didn't hit, like, maybe I just, like, didn't, like, get it as, like, much as I should have. Maybe I didn't get the story. I think I've seen people say you have to play through it a lot to, like, kind of, like, see the other endings and stuff. I don't know. But it just didn't hit like that for me. Like, it wasn't, I don't know. Had some great vibes, but without playing it myself, I can't really tell if it's as good as people claim it to be. No, that's fair, yeah. It did have some great vibes. It did. Like, I agree with that, but I don't know. Yeah, people renowned it as, like, great, like, narrative-wise and story-wise and stuff like that, but, like, I don't know. It just wasn't that for me. It wasn't that. The narrative and story was, like, good, but it wasn't, like, super amazing. But I do feel like I didn't follow it perfectly at some points. Like, I felt like the world building and stuff they did was really cool, but, like, other than that, I don't know. The narrative didn't hook me or anything, so. Yeah. I mean, compared to, like, the fucking, dude, I don't know, because, like, the Talos principle for me, like, legitimately made me want to cry. Like, I don't know what it was, but that game fucking hit me hard. Like, I legitimately wanted to cry. Which I know is, like, it's just like a puzzle game, but it was like an existential puzzle game. I really liked the Talos Principle. I was like a super big fan of the Talos Principle. I really enjoyed it. That's like a really great game to me. So, narrative was kind of rough to follow, and even just the ending you got, but even just the ending you got to is pretty impactful to me. I don't fucking remember the ending, so maybe I'm just whack. I don't remember it at all. I don't even remember what happened. I legitimately don't remember. Like, I think I died. Like, I can't remember, honestly. I genuinely can't remember. Yeah. Maybe I gotta watch my own playthrough, bruh. Gotta watch my own playthrough back. See what happens. No, I mean, maybe I can play through it again, you know? But it's not on the list, so better luck. The list is extensive, and the list ain't going somewhere. I was thinking about streaming some fucking Blood Bowl because it might be funny, but we got lists to work on. Too many games, too little time. Too many games, too little time. Yeah. Yeah. We're not gonna be working on the list today either, because today is a bit of a chill stream, because one, I want to see if my PC is working smooth, and two, I want to I'm really tired, and I don't want to start anything because I might not be able to stream for like a week, legitimately, which, like I said, I'm sorry for, but I don't want to start anything that we're not gonna be able to finish, because today's stream can't be that long. Like, there's not really anything that fits into this gap pretty well, so we're just gonna be playing some Deadlock, maybe some DVD, and just seeing if my PC runs smoothly. I'm hoping the stuff I did makes it, a smooth experience, but we'll see. I don't know. Blood Bowl is such an interesting game. It's a legitimate strategy game crossed with rage bait games. No, yeah, I really enjoy Blood Bowl, actually. I think that there's, like, it's that grand strategy for me, man. Like, playing Blood Bowl itself, like, I played a game of Blood Bowl against my friend, and we just made teams and played against each other. Gameplay's fun. I like the strategy of it. It's very unique strategy, right? And it works so well as a video game, right? And I think the flare and stuff is great. It's a really cool concept. It's got great flair. I like the world building and stuff like that of the Warhammer Fantasy. But it's once you get into that leagues, man. Once you get into leagues and you build your team and you have a strategy and you have your players and you've got these like elements, you're spending your money, you know what I mean? Like you're getting injuries, you're killing enemy players. Like that's where I'm like, you're in tournaments, like that's where I'm like rubbing my hands together, like, oh man, this is like so much fun. I have just been playing it because it's been fun and it's been easy for me to like sink hours into and fucking distract myself from the fucking pain of shit that I'm dealing with lately. But it's also just, it's definitely really fun. There is like a multiplayer league. There is a multiplayer league, but it's like, I think it's, I'm not sure exactly how to get into it. I've just been playing the I don't know when they added this, because last time I played, I didn't feel like it was a thing, but maybe I was just dumb and I didn't notice it. But I'm playing the AI league, where you can play against like you play basically like a league, like campaign kind of thing, by yourself against AI. So you can pick one tournament pick one of 3 tournaments every season, and you go through each season and you try to win. I don't know what happens when you rotate through the seasons, like if you once you finish winter, what you go into next, but I don't know if it keeps rotating forever. But the other teams around you also level up, and you'll see repeat teams, like the same teams will show up later on and stuff like that. So it kind of ticks all the boxes. I was winning like pretty much every single game, even with the AI and the hard difficulty, even with a team that I wasn't being super efficient with. But I then re-rolled and I made I just saw some troll ass on the fucking screenshot of the Steam store, and it just really distracted me. Some clearly defined warty troll ass cheeks. That's great. Let's close out of that. But moving on. What was I even saying? Fuck. Oh, so I started a new team. The real reason people play Blood Bowl, exactly. I started a new team where I'm just going for as much damage, as much collateral damage with goblins as possible. So I've got a team of all goblins, right? Not a single orc, not a single troll, just all goblins. And I've got 1 fanatic, 1 bomb thrower, and 1 chainsaw. And I also get another fanatic and another chainsaw. And I use all my little goblins just to do fouls. And I try and clear the entire enemy team. That's my goal. So that has not been going as smoothly, but it's been a lot more fun because the matches are really difficult. Because it is, the problem is that it wouldn't be that difficult if I actually got XP for my fucking fouls, or my chainsaw, my bomb thrower, and my fanatic downing people. But they don't get XP, which means that they don't fucking level up, which means that the enemy team levels up, but I don't level up, and it makes things a lot difficult. But it's obvious that it's an unintended strategy. They don't want you just fouling everybody on the enemy team. But it's not even very effective. Like, there's some teams that I went up against a Chaos team, and they're all fucking armored. I couldn't foul them at all. And so not a single one of their players got injured. And they just beat the shit out of all my goblins. Which was kind of a fun match until like the second half, where I had literally no chance of winning. But I might have drawn that match. No, I did lose. I did lose that match. I forgot. I remember. Yeah, it's been fun though. I've played like 4 matches with the goblins. The chainsaw, very effective. Unsurprisingly, chainsaw is very effective in a fight. I did injure and knock out about 15 halflings though, which was really satisfying. I literally cleared the entire field of halflings. There wasn't a single halfling left. There was just 2 big trees, which was real satisfying. If you know Blood Bowl, you know what I'm talking about. But I remember seeing some multiplayer tournament matches back in the day of someone running a Chaos Dwarf team designed purely around trying to kill everyone he could and try to win through attrition was golden. No, yeah, I love the Blood Bowl strategies. Like you can throw people, like the secret weapons with the goblins. Like I love the strategies. Like even just like the simple strategies that are more intended, like just like the Skaven, like gutter runner, like one turn touchdowns, or the like just the lizardman front line with the skinks just like running through grabbing the ball. There's really fun elements to it, and like each team does play a bit differently. Like some of them are a little bit like repetitive, but I think like a lot of the human teams, but they do try and make it a little bit varied between each human team based on like what they get at default and what you're able to purchase easily and stuff, which does make them feel a little bit different as your team progresses. The one thing that I really hate is how fucking broken the block skill is. Like, I feel like just fucking start everybody with block because it's fucking stupid, or like have it have some kind of downside. That'd probably be better. So that way, like, not everybody wants to have block, but it pretty much feels like everybody needs to have the block skill, which is really frustrating. Like, the AI knows it too. The AI always picks block. Like, pretty much every, like, if I'm playing against an enemy AI team where they have mostly level 2 people, because like I'm into the league, then every single one of their players will have block. And it's like, well, what the fuck's the point? Like, if I don't get to choose, what the fuck's the point? You know what I mean? Like, just like give it to me a default. Like, it just feels stupid. Like, block is just so overpowered. Like, dodge actually requires, like, dodge is like kind of the counterpart to block, but it's only defensive, whereas block is offensive and defensive, and block doesn't have a requirement for it. Block always works, whereas dodge, you also need to have decent agility, otherwise dodge can be lackluster. So it's like, it's just fucking stupid. Like, just every character can make use of block so well, and it's just annoying. That's like the one like serious gripe I have about Blood Bowl, is just that every fucking player needs block, and it's like just stupid. But to be fair, it's because I hate metas and I don't want to take block. But in reality, I should just fucking take block, and then I can just be like, oh, my character is level 3. I can finally select a skill now, instead of just getting annoyed by it. I should just get fucking block. But I mean, I don't need block on my little gobos, to be fair, but like I was playing like a human team, and I tried not to take block, and I'm just getting rolled by people who do have block. Because, well, I'm not actually getting rolled. I've won every match, but pretty much every match. I lost 2 at this start, but I've won every match other than that. But the matches feel close. It's not like I'm stomping the AI. They feel close, but I always end up winning. So I'm getting kind of bored of winning, which is why I made the Gobbo team and just tried to use fouls and secret weapons, because I thought it'd be funny, and I also thought it wouldn't be as effective. Well, actually, I thought it'd be more effective than it was, but I'm kind of happy that it wasn't effective, because if it was more effective, I would just win and it would feel the same and I'd get bored. But I did play like 20 matches straight of the other human team, so that's probably part of why I got bored, legitimately. So I don't know. It's been a lot of fun though. I really enjoyed Blood Bowl. I would love to play against other humans as well. There is like a league, but I don't know exactly how that works. Oh my god. The first fucking thing I see on the Steam page, or my Steam library for Blood Bowl 2, is a picture of that warty troll ass, and it's somebody saying, so tired of sexualized video game characters. I mean, he's not wrong, though. He's not wrong. He's not wrong. Smart man. He's fighting the good fight. Fighting the good fight. Why they gotta make that troll have his ass out, huh? Why can't they put some clothes on him? Troll is just taking back his power, yeah. I don't know. I don't know how easy it is to play in like the, cause like if I launch on Blood Bowl, I can talk about it here real quick. I don't know how easy it is to actually play against other players. Less close, more aerodynamic. Very true, very true. Those witch elves, they be speedy. Those witch elves be speedy. I mean, I think they are actually pretty speedy, so maybe you're onto something there. You are onto something. I want to see. I'm gonna read what it says here. So it says, Champion Ladder Ranked is Cabal Vision's official league. Seasons reset every 7 weeks, and only fresh teams may join. At the end of a season, 64 coaches qualify for the seasonal playoffs, Champion Cup. Champion Ladder is moderated by admins who ensure fair play and to maintain a sound community. 5 concede maximum per season. So Champion Ladder Ranked. Champion Cup. So if I go to play in a league and I go to join competition. So there's a Cabal Vision official league, and there's a official World Cup ladder. Different. Official World Cup ladder. What's the World Cup about? Yeah, because it says Champion Cup here. So maybe this is. For further info, please visit our Discord. Champion ladder. So there's a Cabal Vision official league, which has an open ladder cup, a ranked 65 cup. So can you join this? No, so that's running right now. So you have to play in the ranked league. Join the open ladder for your quick fix of Blood Bowl. There isn't an open ladder. That's a lie. Oh, okay, so the open ladder cup is going on right now. 16 teams are in it. That's very few amounts of teams. Can I look at the news, the board? Hall of Fame? The Open Ladder Cup has 16 teams in it. And there's definitely, oh wow, these are some fucking juice teams actually. Holy shit. These are some real juice teams. I didn't think that they would be that juiced. What does anals mean? What does that mean? What kind of team is this? What the fuck? What am I looking at here? I need to look up what that word means. A record of events year by year. Okay. Annals. Okay, my game crashed while trying to bring up their team. Is that Joel's team? Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, I'm waiting for a connection from the server. So maybe the season will start soon? I'm just gonna fucking Alt F4 because that's not loading. Maybe the new season will start soon, the open ladder, and you can join in. The top 16 teams go into that cup. Because the cup is going on right now, so maybe that's why the open ladder isn't there. I don't know. I don't fucking know. I mean, worst comes to worst, I join them, I play a little bit, and they're like, what the fuck, you're breaking all the rules, and they kick me out, right? Yeah, but they might ban me for life. That's not okay. But it's an official one, so chances are they don't have that strict moderation. I would like to play against some real people. I've played against real people before. I've played against friends. We did like a friendly league. And it was a lot of fun, honestly. It was a lot of fun. So I just want to see how this works. Sorry, I know we're not playing this. I can't play it on stream either. Against the rules. Against the rules. Against the rules. So there's a ranked ladder. Can anybody play in the ranked ladder? There's 332 teams. Aging is a thing as well. So your teams do age over time. A lot of newbies. A lot of new teams in here. Holy shit. Some juiced up teams too, though. But I guess you play against people the same rank as you and stuff. 31 wins, 5 losses. What a giga, Chad. My God, man. Holy. My man be straight winning. Be straight winning. 43 losses, 18 wins. I feel like that's more impressive. That man's on the fucking grind. And he ain't giving up. 22 losses, 8 wins. Holy fuck. These people be on the fucking grind. I kind of respect that they aren't giving up, though. Because that's going to be me, and I need to also have the same resolve they do. More impressive, for sure. I mean, it's more impressive to stick it out, even when you're losing, than it is to just keep winning, right? I don't know. I don't know if I can play in this, because it's, like, ranked. I don't know how that works. We're not playing this anyway. Stop. Stop, Ty. Stop. Control yourself. Control yourself. Close the game. I wonder what kind of team they're running, though. No, this is true. This is true. I could have checked, but I've closed the game. I'm having some self-control. I can't stream that. It's against the rules. Against the rules. Against the rules. Hi-ho, hi-ho. Back to deadlock we go. But I think we'll jump into some games now, because it's for the best, right? There are rules? Yeah, there are fucking rules. There's rules here. We're gonna play some Deadlock at least, because I'm probably gonna have to go soon, honestly. And so I'd like to play a little bit of Deadlock just to see if my computer is actually working. This screen does lag out a fucking lot, so it's not a sign that my computer is broken. This screen lags out to fuck when you hover over some of the characters. So, that's okay. We're gonna hope that it's still working. Could play games Mirage. Mirage is kind of fun. Do I want to play Lady Geist? I was gonna call her Lady Guinness. Could throw in a Kelvin. I like Haze. Ivy was actually kind of fun. Seven's kind of fun. If my computer does not work today, you will see a very sad, frustrated Ty. Just FYI. Just FYI. I think this is probably good, right? Good. So, let's fucking hope that it works. Cross your fingers, hope to die. Hope my PC is still alive. Hope that it chooses to thrive as I struggle to survive. I got sick rhymes. We'll see how this goes. I'm kind of tired, so no promises that my gameplay will be any amount of quality. It will just be gameplay. Strictly gameplay. No promise of quality. Just strictly gameplay. Get this man on the next Eminem album. No, thank you. No, thank you. I don't want to rap with Granddad Shady. Don't forget to disable. Yeah, okay. Thank you. It's laggy on stream right now because I'm tabbed out. That's why. Relax. Don't freak out. I'm not freaking out. You guys are freaking out. Okay. Please don't lag. Please be a smooth experience. Please be a smooth experience. And I can provide it to you. We'll also try some DVD just to be safe. It could just be this game. Oh, that looked a little laggy. Was that ping or was that frames? Oh, it looks like it's stuttering. I'm gonna cry. Maybe it's just... Oh, actually, wait. No, I played some already. Oh god, I'm leaning against Bebop. I want to cry. I do feel like I'm lagging. Maybe it just needs a little time to warm up. Opium. Opium. do have some ideas though. I shouldn't stress myself out. Okay, I need to focus on creeps.
Gotta find time till they have no chance for escape. This will tear through their ranks.
I do feel like it's lagging. It was an attempt. An attempt was made.
Lightning. Lightning out.
It's gonna hurt a little bit, but that's fine. That was my teammate. 1.2k. He's keeping up at least. Okay, he knows to punch those things. That's good. We're a little bit ahead of them. We're kind of doing a good job, I think. This bebop doesn't seem super good. Our IV was AFK the entire time. We were locked into YouTube, apparently. Impressive. So locked into the YouTubes. We didn't even realize that they were in the middle of a match. It maybe feels like the stutters are... nothing I can do about that, bro.
Snipe.
A nice try with the puddle punch. Hold on. Watching a guide on how to play Ivy, maybe. He knows he can be aggressive here because I lost my teammate.
Abrams is coming back home.
You used hook already? Man, I feel like I'm fucking gaming in this lane right now.
Can we buy Shiv? I'm gonna buy.
Fuck, that little fucking robot was in the way. I'm gonna die? Fuck me, almost.
Could have gone bad.
Close. Spirit Lifesteal or Soul Shredder? Probably Mystic Vulnerability, actually.
Isn't it? Well, little protection goes a long way.
I do feel like I'm stuttering. To be honest, I feel like I feel it. But
That's
remember,
so fucking stupid.
he's playing Hazed. He has literally no room to complain about anything. But I'm not gonna say that because he's on my
That was
team.
so bad luck, dude.
If he was on the enemy team, I totally would say it. But he's on my
I
team.
fucking hate this game.
Bro, the game isn't even out yet. How can you hate it already? Relax, bro.
You might have to get unstoppable.
I'm going to 100% that and toxic bullets.
I'm definitely stuttering. Okay, well, we're figuring out what it could be.
He will fall. I won't be denied.
Denied. What a terrible ult, bro. What are you doing? He said something. Said something about it being his bad. Indeed, it was your bad. I don't know who else's bad it would have been. I'm trying not to fucking trying to relax with my computer, but it's definitely having issues still. I can feel the stutters for sure. I'm trying not to be too frustrated though. Fucking ingesting mass amounts of copium. Try not to blow up my teammate there, so at least he doesn't lose the health. Oh shit, talk teammates. Well, the thing is that I care about the dub. Whatever gets me the dub, right? If I have to work with my teammates to get the dub, I'll work with my teammates to get the dub. You know what I'm saying? If I have to shit talk my teammates to get the dub, I'll shit talk my teammates if they deserve it.
Come on, dude. This is so fucking...
Yeah. That was never gonna go well, but I realized I was super low.
My
He got a
bad.
nice punch on me.
With Whore's fucking ulti, if you get close up to them, he can't hit you anymore. But then Abrams is there just to cuck it is the problem.
You just call Hayes whore?
No, the fucking Butch, the lesbian bitch. I don't know. What's her name? McGinnis?
McGinnis.
Thank you. Fuck. I can't remember. And I
Lesbian bitch.
don't know. Well, it's like the classic American movie Butch-like character, man. Like, I'm just gonna be honest. She may as well just be Bridget from fucking Overwatch.
I mean, yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
And Abrams is the gorilla.
Yeah. Well, no, Abrams is just Mundo. It's
I just-
literally
oh my
League of
God.
Legends Mundo copy.
I can stun myself? I did not know you could do that.
I don't know who that is.
That's a good thing. Don't ever do that.
Well, I play Dota, so.
Okay, never mind. You're fucking. Okay. I don't know if that's worse or better. I'm not sure, realistically.
I'm not sure if he just said a slur. I couldn't tell. I feel like he might be the type. I'm not sure if he just did or not.
Yeah, dead. GG.
I might want to mute him. Actually, I can mute teammates easily, can't I? Shit, I forgot. What's his name? Yeah, I can mute. I forgot I can mute teammates. You can't mute. Oh, you can mute enemies now. They finally fixed it. Oh my god, you can actually mute enemies. That's great. Oh god. Fuck. I was too busy listening to that fucker. I'm muting him. To actually play the game properly. Well, he's muted now. Please. You have 2K on me and you're still struggling. Wow, shit talk.
I'll dispense them.
What the flip? Okay. Well, this has been an interesting experience so far. I'm like fucking. Dude, the stutters are definitely there. I can feel them. Bebops and Viscous are gonna be roaming. Watch out.
Dynamo is missing.
Maybe we should have called that earlier.
Lightning out. There's no escaping the inevitable.
Never change. One players never change. Yeah. They are an interesting bunch.
It's about to get sticky.
I mean, I did some damage to him there. He used the whole ult, to be fair. That'll be on cooldown now, at least.
I can't let these souls go to waste.
I'm gonna boost. Extra Mystic Reach
Go out
is
there and pose
good.
your will. Don't mind the blood on that. It's gently used. Come back if you need anything
Oh,
else.
I maybe should have bought a bigger upgrade, but that's fine.
They delivered the urn.
I should have bought Tesla bullets, probably. Put this at least, just so it's not in the lane. Fuck me, that does a lot of damage, bro. Holy. That goes real far.
Guardian has been destroyed. This is the end. Parting weapon.
There. Really should have bought Tesla bullets. What is going on? Are you struggling with that camp, bro? You need to buy some upgrades, my man. Maybe saving up for Ricochet. From fucking downtown! Like, I was so far away. That was like right on the edge of the reach, too. Fuck me, dude. Half my health bar gone. Honestly, like, fuck Bebop. You know what I'm saying? Flash is having a bad time? Yeah. Oh, he needs to join the fucking club, okay? I mean, he's having a real bad time. Was following that because I thought we were gonna kill him, but get her, I guess. I'm dead. Fuck me, bro. What am I supposed to do there, right? What am I supposed to do? I think I saved for Ricochet, right? Yeah. I saved for Ricochet. So, why am I lagging? I don't understand. I don't understand. Why would I be getting frame drops? Maybe it's just deadlock? No, because I was getting them on Rogue Legacy too. I don't know, man. I'm not going to that team fight. There's no fucking reason. Need help on blue, bro. You're not even there. What do you mean you need help on blue? You're not even fucking there. Like one of the few people who aren't there. Going back. Are we fucking fighting this? Like,
Not mine.
They did have no use for coin.
I don't know. I don't really think that's super smart fight to take. I guess I could have went there and ulted though.
Enemies.
Yeah, I could have helped defend the walker. I guess that's my bad. My bad. I could have helped defend the walker. I feel like the ult wasn't a bad idea. My team didn't go in with it though, but I guess nobody was ready. Maybe. I don't know. I didn't call it, to be fair. Maybe I could have called it. But... And the Lash is having a real bad time. Like 6 times. Impressive. I don't know why I'd be getting stutters though. We're gonna try some DVD too. They got some kills. They picked up some kills. We're still pretty far behind, but... Trying to help you. Yellow. Did not need help.
Let's take the Guardian green, guys. We need a flex.
They pray for a salvation that will not come.
Not wrong. He's not wrong. Very smart. Very smart. I agree. Like, I can see my frame rate. It's like my frames aren't dropping by very much. It's just very consistent frame drops. And it causes like a stutter effect. I thought maybe I'd be able to outlast it, but no, did not. Need more lifesteal, I guess. How do I not have enough lifesteal? I guess that's just not doing enough damage. Needs to do more damage. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, Diviner's Kevlar is pretty fucking good. Gives extra lifesteal. Yeah. Because, like, I'm not dropping very many frames at all when it's lagging. Like, I'm dropping, like, at most, like, 5 frames. Like, legitimately, it's not, like, a big drop. Like, it's just, like, 5 frames at a time. But it's just really noticeable. Like, it just causes, like, a little stutter in the gameplay. I don't know what it could be though. I feel like I've looked through fucking everything. But, I mean, I don't know. What's that noise? Okay, so that's some kind of ability. He like flew into my fucking... That's not what I wanted to do.
Enemies have breached our stronghold.
Yeah, oh, we've caught up in terms of money, to be fair. Did a lot of fucking damage there, my bad. Not think he would do that much damage, but fair enough. I can pop a couple Pop a couple souls and get my boots here in the base. Respawns are starting to take a long time though. We are a little bit behind now.
If you need more protection, you know where to find me.
Can't stop us. Lightning. We're a well-oiled machine.
Are we a well-oiled machine? I disagree. Dude, those turrets do some damage. I feel like I've started to see a lot of good McGinnis players, weirdly. I saw 2 good McGinnis players when I played the other day. It was very strange. Maybe there's been like a popular fucking build out there. Should help that haze. She might need help. Much. I fucked her up a little bit, but not much. How did he do a little hop there? What's up with that? I'm doing rather well, aren't I? Yeah, fuck you, goo boy. Ah, fuck, man. This is a pretty rough game. Pretty rough game. Pretty rough game. Escalating resilience isn't bad. Escalating exposure is much better though. I don't want to spend too much money on that shit. But I do need some resistances because I'm just dying too much. I don't think my damage is terrible, but I don't think it's that great either, to be fair. Oh, I need to buy Enduring Spirit. Fuck. I can buy it now.
You're looking to survive. You came to the right place.
Yeah, we're getting kills.
How they fear Maurice and Krill.
Was that Echo Shard she just used?
Our purple walker has been defeated.
Let's get green.
Nice. She tried to kill me because she knew she was dead. That's really well played. Like, she tried to gank me. She was like, oh, I can kill that guy. Get him before I die. I understood that she was dead there. Probably gonna be team fight here. Oh, he can like turn it somehow. He's got a thing that lets him turn it. I should have thrown that at the tower. What does that noise mean?
Enemies have breached our stronghold.
I'm gonna go back.
They have Kelvin's luck.
I'm gonna go yellow instead, actually. I mean, I'm not doing bad on farm and stuff, but we're just in a rough spot at this point. I don't know what's up with these stutters, man.
I see objective.
I mean, maybe it's my webcam, but I tried last time I streamed. Like, what? That stuns you, interesting. I didn't realize his ult stunned, my bad. I need to buy spirit armor at the very least. I might just buy improved spirit armors, to be honest. They're just killing me so fast. I mean, honestly, that won't be GG. My team's got it. I'm gonna try and plug in my webcam again, just in case. Dumb. I'm just gonna try and plug in. One second. No webcam stream. I mean, honestly, nobody fucking cares. Well, no, people do care because seeing reactions is fun, but okay. Just gonna try that. See if that improves it at all. That's not good. We lost another. It was just Lash though, actually. I mean, we're keeping up even with Lash fucking down hard right now. I mean, Goo Boy's, oh god, Goo Boy's actually 34k. Holy. No, it just happened right there. I could feel it. Happened a couple times. Yeah, it's definitely still happening. I'll plug him back in it next time I die.
I see the enemy.
That sounds delayed. It actually scared me there. I thought I was getting hunted. Yeah, it's definitely still happening.
Careful, Lash.
Can we please kill Forge?
Oh, they called the voice line called her Forge. Interesting. Yeah, I don't think we should fight that, bruh. God, they just fucking killed me through it, dude. The mini turrets. That's with full spirit armor too, dude. My god. My god, that's with full spirit armor, dude. Spirit. Still just kills me through the turret. I guess I can get back in. Well, actually, I don't know. I'm just gonna. Maybe it's placebo. Maybe it's not happening. Good to 100% make sure at least. I'm pretty sure it's still happening. I guess I could restart the game. Would restarting the game be smart? No, I don't think a USB would be causing it after, like, I don't think I would need to restart the game. I'm just like all taking damage from spirit. I think most of them are spirit based. The Abrams is like a little bit melee based, but I don't think it's that important. We have 30% bullet resist actually already. Where do I have that from? Ricochet? Where the fuck do I have that from? What the fuck? I don't. Oh, it's gone now. Oh, it's because I was ulting. I was ulting. What the fuck is killing me?
Death will not find me.
Fuck me, they're here. They be in the base, bruh. Dude, he does so much damage. They can hopefully kill those two. I'm hoping. Fuck. He does so much damage. Not even richer than me. He just does a fuckload of. I mean, I don't have escalating resilience to be fair, but still, man. Fuck. We might only play like one game of Deadlock, legitimately, because I want to try some DBD and I haven't been able to play. I can't stream for too long today, so we might just jump on some DBD after this one. Might just be one game of Deadlock. This is also kind of a rough fucking game, to be honest. Infernus came back though. This could be GG. I mean, Lash really isn't a factor. Infernus is probably gonna die. They're trying to kill the McGinnis, but oh my god, it's Infernus on like 1 health? What the fuck? He was really low. Oh, it was probably because I was spectating somebody. I saw that. It might have been because I was ulting. Like, what the fuck am I supposed to do against that? Like, fuck off! Like, what? What am I supposed to do? Oh my god. You can tank the fountain, I know. Just stun anybody! Fuck, dude. Alright, now it's lagging. For real. But, I mean, there's so much shit going on. Yeah. GG. I think that was just skill diff, to be honest. Better team was winning. What can we say? I don't think. I mean, that fucking goo man. Like, how do you even get that many souls, dude? Like, 47k? Like, what the fuck was that guy up to all game? Like, how was he fucking getting that many souls? Look at the hero damage on the enemy team. Holy shit. They were all over 30k other than the Ivy. That's insane. They were all over 30k. That's actually insanity. That was just a good team, I feel like. I don't feel like there's anything to feel too bad about there. That's just a rough game. That's just a rough game. I mean, honestly, we weren't doing too bad until the end. That was with the Lash, just like carrying us down. I mean, look at the Lash. Definitely kind of a non-factor. Who else was near the bottom? The Bebop, actually, to be honest. I don't know. How are we doing in our lane now? Pretty fucking bad, to be honest. By 9 minutes, we were 5k behind, 4k behind. That's pretty fucking bad. Mostly just due to kills, but I think they went to other lanes, to be honest. They went to other lanes. I don't know. I can't stream for too long today, so I think that's got to be the only deadlock game. I do want to try some DVD and just see if that's lagging as well, just to see. I don't know, man, dude. With my fucking computer, I'm gonna like cry myself to sleep. I thought I fixed it. It was working fine, but just stuttering still. I don't understand. It must be something to do with OBS, I guess. Or like, but it's not like, I don't know. I don't know. Small frame drop stutters while streaming OBS. Lower the bitrate? No. The bitrate. The bitrate. There's lots of things I could try here. Where's I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Some stuff I can try. Fuck me, man. I'm annoyed. I'm just gonna have to become a fucking just chatting stream, dude. Just chatting stream. Maybe I should get a hot tub. I think that's where we're going. Hot tub streams. Hot tub streams for me. Wear a bikini. Could wear a I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Just speaking. I'm looking for something. Fuck, why can't I find what I'm looking for? Why can I not find what I'm looking for? I'm so confused. It should be here, but I can't find what I'm looking for. Can't really be more descriptive than that. It's computer stuff. That's so weird. I'm looking for something on my computer, but it's not here. But it has to be here. Fuck. Okay, I'm gonna try something. For that, I'm gonna have to restart the stream. So you're gonna have to bear with. Okay, bear with. I'm gonna try and figure some stuff out, and we're gonna try and do some stuff because obviously I'd like to fucking fix this. So you're gonna have to bear with. Give me a second. I'm gonna try and fix some stuff. One sec. Be right back.